All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. I see that my internet maybe is not good today. I hope it's going to work because it is Sunday and too many users. So we hope it's going to be fine, and I will try my best not to stay for long. Please let me know if the voice is coming good and no voice. Am I heard? Some of you saying there's no voice. Hold on. That would be interesting. Why there's no voice? Am I heard? All right. So why somebody was saying no voice? All right. Our topic today is very simple. I will try to make it short as soon as I can to finish it. I mean, you know, short video by Christian Prince. God knows how long it's going to be. But we will try to make it short. In the Quran, chapter 3, verse number 61, this is a verse about Muhammad debating the Christians. And this is giving us a great example how Islam understands something called debate. Debate in Islam is not you say something, I answer you back. No. Debate in Islam is cursing each other. If anyone dispute in this matter, what matter? The matter about Jesus. Who is the one who dispute about Jesus? The Christians. If anyone dispute about this matter with thee, which means Muhammad, now after the knowledge, what knowledge? Has come to thee, say, come, let us gather together our sons and your sons, our women and your women, our slaves and your slaves. Then let us earnestly pray and invoke the curse of Allah in the one who lie. That's why I say that the founder of the Quran and his prophet, both of them, they suffer from mental illness. Allahul Ghabi. الذي ليس هناك أغبى منه. How this can be from God? So if somebody want to dispute with you about Jesus, you say to him, let us curse. Okay, your turn. So now if a Muslim, you see the Muslim, they lie to us when they say we have a debate. They don't debate. It's not even Islamic to debate. This is why always they have a strategic plan, and the strategic plan is to practice what Muhammad he accused others to do, which is to lie. Because you see, when you are guilty, you think everyone is guilty like you. Guilty with what? Guilty with lies. Now think about this. If an Indian guy, and he is a Hindu, and he said to me, I believe in my religion to be the truth. He is not lying. He is not. Because the word lie is you knowing it's wrong and you say the opposite. You know what I mean? Lying is not when you say a belief, even if the belief is wrong. If somebody believes that the rock is God, he is not lying to me about his belief. His belief is wrong, yes, but he's not lying. You know what I mean? Here we understand that the one who made this verse is an idiot. He is trying to escape debating the Christians. He cannot refute them. He cannot answer them. He's just an idiot. He is the idiot of the village. So I cannot refute you. I cannot show you that you are wrong. So let us make a cursing party, and Allah will curse the one who is lying. But hold on. Allah will curse only those who invoke Allah. So if you lie but you didn't invoke Allah, Allah will not curse you? Do you see how many mistakes we see in this stupid story here? Because based on the verse, today I will expose this Arab CP idiot. How are you, Bladava X? Please feel free to expose me. I'm you know what you would do. You will invoke Allah to curse the one is lying. Anyway, so look here how many mistakes in a very simple delivery from the one he called him Allah, which is nothing but Muhammad himself fabricating the verse. Number one, he is inviting them to invite their women and their children and their slaves. What does this have to do with the debate? What this guy is talking about? Let us gather together. Okay, I understand that. Our sons and your sons. But Muhammad don't have sons. Our women and your women. But those are Christian priests. They don't have wives. What sons? And what wives? And even if they have, what does this have to do with the debate? Okay, are we going to debate if we bring our wives and your wives, our sons and your sons? Who is going to debate in this debate? Who? Me and you, or our kids? And then he added the more stupidity: ourself and yourself. You said gather together. What do you mean ourself and yourself? I mean, do you see how silly this talk is? Already you said gather together, then you repeat the same saying ourself and yourself. Isn't it gather together is the same as ourself and yourself? Have you ever heard of a foolish statement more than this? And then he is asking the Christian who don't believe in Allah to invoke Allah curse on them if they are lying, or the one is lying. It's like asking a Hindu, please, okay, you want to debate me, brother? Okay, invoke Jesus to curse you if you are lying, but he don't believe in Jesus. What do you mean invoke Jesus? He don't believe in Jesus. Secondly, are you saying that Allah will not curse me unless I invoke him? So if I lie about him, Allah will curse me only if I invoke him to curse me. Tadadam, 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 tadadam. Hello Allah, please, I want you to curse me if I am lying. If I don't make this call, Allah will not curse me. That is the Quran, yes. That is the fufu, silly, stupid book of a dummy Muhammad. If this is a book made by God, so what is made by a stupid idiot, the Pink Panther? What is this? And then he says, and this is, look at the translation here. This is the true account. Okay, hold on. It doesn't say that in Arabic. It says, إن هذا هو لهو القصص. What does that mean? This is the punishment of Allah. What account? This is what Allah will do to you. He will curse you. And there is no God but Allah. Okay, now so you prove to them by making cursing party. And this is the story of Allah. This is the true account of Allah. This should be the punishment of Allah. Muhammad, when he talk, he have a very childless mentality. I don't know which translation we can change to, but let us see. The true narrative of Allah. Okay, what the true narrative? The true story of Allah. This is a story, al-qasas. But if Allah, if the one who speaks good Arabic, if you want to say it clearly, he should say this is al-qasas. This is the punishment because he asked for cursing. So where is the cursing party? What happened after now we ask for the cursing? Allah is going to curse them or not? And then you will see more stupid stories. Like now he's saying this is the story of Jesus, but he did not tell us a story of Jesus. What is the story? What is the story of Jesus here? You know, because the Quran is was not written like this. The Quran was letters, and most of it is not even connected, and they usually don't have a dot, and they don't have tashkil. So there is no way that this is about story of Jesus. This must be the punishment of those who say story or say something about Jesus, or they claim something about Jesus. And then he says, "O people of the scriptures," which mean Jewish and Christians, "why you dispute about Abraham, while the Torah and the Torah and the Injil were not revealed until after him?" I mean, look at this idiot. So the one who came after, he cannot dispute about the one who came before. That means Muhammad, he cannot dispute about the Christians, and the Christian cannot dispute about the Jews. Which means Muhammad, he cannot dispute with any of them, because he's the last. You know what I mean? Isn't it Muhammad is the last? So if I am a person, based on this verse, the one who came after, he cannot dispute about the one who came before. Very simple, very clear. Okay, we got it. But Muhammad, he got himself busted, because he is the last one. He's the last one. Very clear proof that Muhammad is an idiot and he's stupid. He did not tell us the story about Jesus. Where is the story about Jesus? Where is the story? The whole Quran speak about Mary. She delivered a son, and he have no father. Okay. And where is the story? What is the book of Jesus? The Quran even failed to quote any chapter or even one verse from Jesus. All what we have, that Allah asked Jesus, "Did you ask me to ask? Did you tell your people to worship me and your mother?" But this is not a verse from what Jesus said. This is a conversation Muhammad is creating about Jesus, and Allah is talking. But where is the teaching of Jesus? Nothing. And when the Quran says that this is the story of Jesus, he's making a mistake, because this should be, and this is the punishment about claim you made for Jesus, because he just asked for a curse. So I believe that this is the word here is not al-qasasu, it should be al-qasas, the true penalty. And there is many examples in the Quran where the Quran or the writers of the Quran, they get the word wrong. The verse before is saying that Allah will make a curse at those who lie. Okay, where is the curse? What happened? Did Allah answer Muhammad to curse the Christian and the Jews? Let me show you a different example. Muhammad is like a grandma from the Middle East trying to scare you to believe in him. If Allah want, he can transform you into animals. And if it had been our will, we could have it transformed then into animals. Okay, hold on. But in different verse, he said, he said he will make it, he will do it. To who? To the Christians. Read it. O who you have been given the scriptures, the Jews and the Christians, believe in what we have revealed to Muhammad, confirming what is already with you. And here will prove that Muslims, they lie to us when they say that the Bible is corrupted, and the Quran says so, because the Quran is saying confirming what is with you. Do you see it? Quran confirm what? What is with you. If the Bible is corrupt, how you confirm what with us? That will make it that Allah himself and Muhammad is a corrupt person. You know what I mean? So this is why I say the word there, it should be the penalty for those who take this invoke, not a story as the word saying in Arabic, al-qasas. So I believe that they wrote this word wrongly there, and they as many verses in the Quran, there's many closed words because there's no tashkil, there's no dots, there's no etc., and they get them wrong. And here Muhammad is threatening the Christians and the Jews. If you don't believe in me, I will do to you the same as I did to the Jews. Not only that, I will efface your faces between two brackets by making them like the back of necks, without nose, mouth, eyes, etc. Okay, they did not believe in Muhammad. And a Muslim, he might say, oh, this will be happening in the judgment day. No, hold on. It says, and turn them hinward, or curse them as we cursed the Sabbath breakers. Sabbath breaker, they cursed them before, not in the judgment day. So this was a threat which Allah will do immediately if they don't believe. Did Allah erase the faces of the Christians, or this was a lie? So here we go. Muhammad is asking for invoking. And nothing happened. Claiming that Allah will erase the faces of the Christians if they don't believe in Muhammad teaching. He will make their faces without nose, without mouth, without eyes, without ears. He will turn them hidewards. Or, other option, he will make them pigs and monkeys, as he did to the people of the Sabbath. Any Muslim have anything to say? Anyone? Obviously Muhammad is a fraud, because he threatened that Allah will do this to you, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. Have you ever seen any of those who they came to Muhammad, or any story says that those Christians who don't believe Muhammad, Allah, he made them pigs and monkeys, or he erased their faces? They did not believe in Muhammad. Not a single word. Any Muslim have a respond? Let me look at Skype to see if there's any Muslim who would like to call us. Okay. If you are a Muslim, you'd like me to call you, please just text me. Don't call right away, just text me, I will call you back. So we don't have many people calling in the same time, and that will be annoying. If you are a Muslim interested to talk about this topic, please let me know. Just text me, and I will be happy to hear you. All right? My Skype is open, and I'm waiting for a Muslim caller. Any Muslim, big, small, doesn't matter. Actually, I prefer you to be a big scholar with big beard. And I prefer you if you are a person who is very knowledgeable and you can get me busted. Anyone? I mean, what you will lose? You will call me, you will get me busted, and you will get the blessing from Allah. What the problem? Why Allah? He say things and he is not incapable of doing it. This is a verse been said 1400 years ago, and Allah, he said it clearly, I will do to you the same as I did to the people of the Sabbath, which is a threat will be done right after they broke the Sabbath, not in the judgment day. Who is the Christian who Allah erase his faces? Any Muhammadan? Just text me, please, and I will call you. In my way to ex-Muslim, I need some help. Okay, I don't know what this person wants. Will you see? Hello? Hello?
Hey,
You are,
Christian friend.
yes, we are live on air, my friend. What do you want to say?
Hello.
Yes, we are live on air. What do you like to say? Hello? All right. Any Muslim? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, you are live on air. Go ahead. What do you like to say? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, you are live on air, my friend. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Christian friends. Tanzil. I'm Indian.
All right.
Yeah, I need some help. I can not speak that much English, but I can understand.
All right. How I can help you?
Yeah. I just need some help on that violent words of the Quran.
About what? Say again.
Violence word on Quran.
Words?
That every violence verses, I think, yeah.
Verses? What verses?
Violent verses is like 9:29 by those who do not believe in Allah, just like that. So when I reach out to my imam, he said just that Christian Prince is lying and that Roman was attacking. So I tried not to listen to him, but I came to you. So
well, the first,
explain?
well, when this person says to you Christian Prince is lying, well, he tell him, okay, what reference you can show me that the Roman they attacked the Prophet? Tell him, ask him, what reference, Islamic reference, says that the Roman is the one who attacked the Prophet? Because Muslims, they admit in their books that the Prophet, he sent the 3 letters to 3 kings saying convert or else.
Yeah, I told him about this, but they said no, this is our fabrication.
Okay, fabrication. Okay, give me the story, my friend. Give me the story. If you go to chapter 9, verse number 49, you will see that the Islamic interpretation for this verse saying that Muhammad, he said to the Muslims, attack the Romans so you can get the blondie girls. Attack the Roman.
Really?
Oh yeah. اغزوا الروم تغنبوا بنات الأصفر. Attack the Roman, and let me show you the reference. Because we don't like to say things. And then a guy from his followers, he said to him, don't tempt me with women. Don't tempt me to do jihad for the sake of women. You know. And now the Muslims, they have their own fabrication to solve this problem, but we can get them busted easy. You know. Let me show the reference for everybody so everybody can see we are not making things up, and we will show it to you from Islamic websites, official Islamic website, not Christians, not Jews, not Hindus. You know, very official. Let me get you. I will try to find it from the official government website of the government of Saudi Arabia or the government of Jordan. So they don't say, you know, we are making things up. You know them. Here we go. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Everybody know this website. All right. Okay. And I will show the website in the screen. Do you see the address in the screen? Quran ksu.education.sa tafsir at-Tabari. So this is tafsir at-Tabari. Okay, what at-Tabari says? I'm going to read in Arabic and then I'm going to translate using Google Translation so everybody can see. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم اغزوا تبوك تغنموا بنات الأصفر ونساء الروم. The Prophet of Allah, he says, attack Tabuk. This is where the border of the Roman with the Arabian Peninsula was. Attack Tabuk, where is the Roman settlement, and then you will get the blondie girls and the women of the Roman. Let's translate this page into English using Google Translation, as it is live on air. So nobody says, it doesn't say that, CP. It doesn't say that, CP. Let's see. Translate into English. Be my witness, everybody. Translate into English. I'm not going to translate. I will use Google Translation automatic. There's no way I can tell Google what to say, right? Translate into English and you can see it live. Here we go. All right. Let us see what the Prophet, he said. Read it. This is the Google Translation, the stupid Google Translation. Conquer Tabuk. Conquer Tabuk. Take advantage of the daughters of the yellow, which mean the blonde, and the Roman women. Do you see it?
Yeah, I do see it.
So when your imam, he said to you such a lie, obviously he is a donkey, and we gave him certification with PhD in lying.
Oh God.
Yeah. This is the book of At-Tabari. This is the official government website
like,
of the government of Saudi Arabia. They don't work for me. This is the most fanatic, crazy people about Islam who want to kill you for saying one word about Muhammad. And this is their website.
oh my
And this is
God.
At-Tabari. And this is the interpretation and the story written by their hands.
This is real though.
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's really about you women. Like,
Yeah, no, not only women, get the blondie. You know, he's seducing them by the blondie. And then one of the women, one of the guys, he said to him, leave us alone, man. Don't seduce us by women. And Muhammad, he claimed that the one who said that, he is a hypocrite. He's trying to find an excuse not to go for war. He's saying, oh, you are tempting us by women. You know, I don't want to go. I'm tempted easy by women. I don't want to go for war for women.
and it's the official website from that
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. This is what it is. I'm going to post the link actually in the chat so everybody can have an access to it, and you can use your own Google translation from your side. And this is, as you see, the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This is government website.
What's your thought on that scientific errors on the Quran? Like,
What is it? What about what? Scientific?
error on the Quran, in the Quran?
My friend, the Quran, they have no error. The Quran is a book of science. What are you talking about? The Quran is the only book discovered that women have a sperm coming from the testicle, from the breast. I mean, that's amazing, you know?
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is why you, if you are married, you better be careful. Your wife, she have breast testicles, according to the Quran. So what are you talking about? What error? The Quran have no error. So I'm not sure now. Are you a Muslim, my friend, or you are not a Muslim?
Yeah, I'm like, I was Muslim.
Oh, so you left
You
Islam?
can say, but
Did you leave Islam now or
yeah,
before?
but I need I have some doubts on, like, I have really some doubts.
What
But
make you
after,
what make you leave Islam, my friend? When you leave Islam? When you left Islam?
if you remember that hadith, like, where the Prophet says, I don't remember, but let me explain to you. When the Prophet says,
Okay, but how long ago you left Islam?
I will, I just need confirmation that he teaches violence.
So you did not leave Islam yet. You are
Violence.
you are thinking now to make decision to leave Islam, correct?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So what do you want? What do you want more than this? A prophet of God, he is not asking them to do jihad for the sake of Allah. He's asking them to attack the Romans so they can get the blonde girls. And this is why I did not join the jihad with Muhammad, because I don't like blonde girls. I like dark skin. If Muhammad, he said, attack the let us say the Mexican, you know, I will go, because they you know, they have a black hair. I like a black hair, brother. I don't like blonde girls. So Muhammad, he needed to change his strategic plan, my friend. But because those are Arab who like blonde women, so he is tempting them,
Yeah,
attack the
I've
Romans so
seen
you
in
can
your
get the
videos.
blonde girls.
Yeah, I have seen so many times in your videos, and like, I know about that hadith so much. Like, that Christmas, like, so bad. It's so bad to hear. But when I reached out to my imam and showed him, then he told me, like, no, it's again in a defensive zone.
Okay, why you don't
It's
ask
a
your
hadith.
imam? Why you don't say to your imam, my friend? Why do you say to him? Okay, why you don't call this Christian prince and I will watch? Tell him I want you to call him and get him busted.
After saying this, I honestly don't want to believe them. I don't want to, because I really know, like, they are lying. They're using, like, yes, like,
Well, as you see, yeah, exactly. As you see, whatever I say, I show on the screen. Still, the Muslim, they accuse me of lying. I'm showing it in the screen. They say, liar. It doesn't say that, CP. It doesn't say that, CP. I mean, it's in the screen. You're lying. It doesn't say that, CP. So the only way to get out from the stupidity of Islam is to say you are lying. But the fact they are the one is lying, it's obvious. It's in front of us. I never say something without showing it in the screen and post this,
and
the
yeah,
website.
do Islam supports child's marriage? Do really
Sure, you know,
Islam
if you go,
support child
okay,
marriage?
if you go to chapter 65, verse number 4, This verse about divorcing kids. So the Muslim, they say, no, no, CP. It's not about that, CP. Okay, hold on. Let us see if it's about that or not. Give me a second.
Okay.
I will not let you hang up unless you until you announce that you left Islam. So you are in trouble now.
I'm honestly thinking about leaving this country for a
Okay,
long
let
time.
us see. This is the Quran, and this is the interpretation. I will put it on the screen. So when a Muslim, he says, we don't marry children. So you divorce children, but you don't marry them?
Okay.
I mean, have you ever heard of a Quran verse saying divorce children, but don't marry children? That would be stupid, isn't it? So this is the Quran, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan, CIRA Jalalain, talking about divorcing women and divorcing women. Suppose they are women, but not all of them they are women. There are some they are children. How we knew? It says when you divorce your wives, some of them, they might have no period no more because they became maybe old, because the Quran insists that you have to wait for a 3-month period after you divorce your wife, which is stupid, because why I want to wait for a 3-month period to be sure that the wife, she is not carrying a child? You do not need that. I mean, 1 month is enough. 2 months is more than enough. 3 months for what? But Muhammad is stuck with number 3 again, Trinity. And then he says, and for those who they have no period. Why they don't have a period? Read carefully. And also for those who have not yet menstruated because of their young age. Their period shall be 3 months. Look how stupid he is. If they have no menstruation, that means they cannot carry a baby. They cannot get pregnant, right? If a woman, she don't have menstruation, a woman, a female, she cannot get pregnant. So when the stupid Allah, he says, even the one who don't have menstruation because of their young age, because they are children, still they have to wait for 3 months. I mean, this is stupid. They will not carry a child anyway. They will never have a child. They will never be able to have a child. Here you see the stupidity of the Quran. So they lie to you. They say, oh, we don't allow marrying children, but we divorce them. Well, isn't it Muhammad, he married a child, she was 6 years old, Aisha?
Yeah, but they often say that she wasn't like 8 years old, she was too old, or like...
Yeah, actually, you know, when I was in the Middle East, when I was in the age of 6, my girlfriend, she was 5 years old, and she had big boobs, and she was mature. Yeah, that's only in Islamic world happened, only, you know, yeah. And not only that, actually, she had 2 kids before she met me. My first girlfriend, she was 6 years old, I was 5 years old, and I think 5 years old. Yeah, I think I was 5 years old, she was 6 years old, and she have 2 kids from previous guy. Yeah, actually, the Muslim even they say that Aisha, she was engaged at the age of 4 from a previous person before Muhammad. I mean, Aisha, she was really horny. She cannot stay without a man. At the age of 4, she is dating, going around. She go to the club, she drink beer, she date men, they go in the back of the seat of the car, they do kissing and play basketball. Aisha, she is a growing woman at the age of 4. What are you talking about? No?
Alright. Like, for real, she was married before the Prophet?
No, not married. She was supposedly engaged. Not married. She was dating around, engaged only.
Oh.
Yeah. So, according to Muslim, she is virgin.
Oh, so that Prophet?
Yeah, but Aisha, by the way, she's a very good woman too. Aisha, she used to decorate women, slave women. She put makeup on them, you know, and she sent them in the street so she can get young youth to sleep with them.
What?
Aisha, she used to decorate women and send them in the street. Slave women.
Okay. Would what about that hadith that when the Prophet was sleeping with his
No, wait. Let me show you.
and
Let me show you this one first before we continue, because they might say it doesn't say that. CP.
yeah,
Let me see.
this one is also like it's really disgusting. No one, like really, no one can support it. Like
Let us see here.
honestly, no real man can support this. No real man. Like marrying a child and telling someone that it was okay for. Nice.
All right, let's see here. I'm just trying to find a reference for the hadith I mentioned in English. If not, then I have to show it in Arabic. Let us see here. Yeah, I will find the hadith. Anyway, my friend, so did you decide to leave Islam or not yet?
I can't support this anymore. For real.
Okay, so you are out of Islam now? Are you? Did you decide to leave Islam?
It's hard, but
What is hard? You like to follow someone like Muhammad?
no, obviously I don't support child marriage.
What about beating wife? Do you like your father to beat your mother?
Yeah, this one I told my mom, and he told me like you supposed to beat her lightly, not on the face, or if she's trying to.
So if your dad he
like
beat your
that.
mother lightly, is okay for you?
Yeah, what?
If your father he did beat your mother lightly, is that okay?
No.
Okay, so what lightly mean? I mean lightly or not lightly is an insult. Secondly, where in the Quran it says lightly? Nowhere. Number 3, the hadith says that a man he did beat his wife until he made her skin greener than her clothes. Then the Prophet says to him, the Prophet of Islam, the false Prophet, says to him, shame on you to do so? No. Actually, there's a hadith where Muhammad he said that the women who complain about women beating,
Yeah.
they are bad. Let me see if I can find the hadith. Give me a second. Remind me to put the hadith, the one about let us see here. You see, I don't like to say a hadith without showing reference, otherwise they will say it's not true. You know them. So we better show it.
Okay.
Give me a second. And for sure they will say this is da'if hadith. Don't forget. Anything look embarrassing, stupid, bad.
Yeah,
it is for sure. It is. It's not true. Yeah. Until now, I could not find the hadith in English, so look like I have to show it in Arabic. So let us see. Let us go to the Arabic part.
I have some more questions about that. the Hajj is really pagan or not. Like, I'm really struggling with this. I'm on my way, but some things just taking me back in.
Why is taking you back? I mean, Islam is stupid, and what more ugly than this? Look, I'm going to show it to you on the screen. This is the hadith. This is the book. It's called Al-Musannaf, Kitab al-Nikah, al-Nukah. What they said about a woman, they show her around. A woman, they show her around as a slave woman. حدثنا أبو بكر قال etc. أنا from that عائشة إنها شوفت جارية وطافت بها وقالت لعلنا نصطاد بها شباب قريش. Okay, translation. I'm going to use Google translation. Aisha, she get a slave girl. She decorated her, which means she put nice clothes, sexy clothes, makeup, etc. And she sent her so she can hunt some men of Quraysh. All right. Here, that she have, she decorated a female maid, a slave, and walk her around so she can get the young one of Quraysh. Do you see it?
What?
Yeah, this is the hadith. And this is the Google translation, and I have nothing to do with it. And this is Islamic Library website, the Library of Islam, islamweb.net, and the book is Al-Musannaf. You know. Now we go to the second hadith. You see, many people are texting me. Oh, there's no screen. Sorry, somebody saying there's no screen. Okay. Thank you then for texting me. I thought somebody texted me just to bother. All right, this is the hadith. Here we go. This is the Islamic Library, as you see, and this is the hadith translated by Google. Aisha, she got a female slave maid and walked her around after decorating her, and she said, maybe we hunt the young of Quraysh, the young men of Quraysh. Shabab in Arabic mean the young adult men of Quraysh. All right. So Aisha, she is decorated. Here, look at this hadith here, continue. That they passed by a female slave who had decorated, and he said, so he called her, etc. Anyway, so like the hadith is reported, and this is the book, and this is the reference. The Muslim, they will say this is a weak hadith. For sure it's a weak hadith. Anything is embarrassing, because they will not accept that such a story really is done by Aisha. This is very embarrassing. So the only solution is to say, it's a lie. It's not true. The one who said this story is a liar, brother, you know. Yeah. Now let us see the other hadith, the one I asked you, that I told you about.
Yeah.
The women who complain about beating. Those are the worst women for the Prophet of Allah. A good woman, a decent woman, she shall not complain if her husband did beat her. Let me get the reference. Give me a second. And we made a videos about this reference before. Let us see.
Yeah, I've heard this one before, like, yeah, from your channel. No, it's from like David's Wood's channel.
All right. Yeah, David Wood channel is a good channel to watch. It's good for you. Let us see. I'm trying to find the reference. Give me a second. Sometime when you want something, that's it. It's hard to find it. And if we mention it and we don't show it, they will say, see, he did not show it. He must be lying.
Yeah, I've heard this like so many times in your channel, and I there was a guy, what was his name, like, Faridi who made a video about you, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, I
why they
cannot
are
find it in
hiding?
English, but I promise you I will find it before we close today. So everybody can see the
Alright,
hadith. So anyway, the hadith
wait.
was saying that the women, they came to the Prophet, like people, they came to the Prophet and they said that women, they are complaining about women beating. The Prophet said that those women are not the best of your women. They are not the best of your women, because women who complain about beating, obviously they are not the best of Muslim women. Obviously, for Muhammad. Yeah. So to be a good woman for Muhammad is you have to be a woman who your husband beat you, and that will make you a good woman, perfect woman for Muhammad. Let us see. Yeah, I will find it and I will put it later on the screen. Anything else, my friend? Do you, like, so what is the conclusion now? Are you going to did you decide to leave Islam or not yet?
Yeah.
All right, that's wonderful.
I just want my answer. I don't want lies. Like, my Imam lied to me like so many times, I know. But this child marriage one, I was really confused about this. And you really saved me from going to that darkness.
Yeah. Yeah, they send me a hadith about a man should not be asked about beating his wife, but this is not the one I'm looking for. There's a hadith where it says that the women who question beating, they are not the best of your women. They are not good.
What?
You know? Yeah, I will find this hadith.
Really?
Yeah, because
There's so many things to explore, by the way, and they are really hiding it.
so you live in India, my friend, now?
Yeah, I'm from India.
Okay.
Basically, I can't tell my name, bro.
All right, no problem. Don't say your name. I'm not asking you for your name. Yeah. Anyway, my friend, I'm happy to have you. And if you can,
English is bad, bro.
Yeah, if you can challenge this guy who is supposedly the Imam, challenge him. Tell him, well, you know, if you are really sure that you can, you have the truth. So what you will lose? Call this guy, and we Muslims will listen to you. And you know, many people live in Islam because they are listening to him. And you know, you better do something, because if you don't do something, you know, people will leave Islam. So you better call him, you know, show everybody that he's lying, he's not telling the truth, just saying he is wrong, etc. Like they make videos supposedly against me, but don't dare to call me and show me that how I'm wrong. Right?
It makes really sense. If you are lying, then why don't they call you and they try to refute you or something like that? They're like telling me that you are lying, but they don't dare to call you. That really doesn't make sense. And why you are lying? Why? You are using their book.
Yeah. Okay, let's see now. Maybe we are getting close to find the hadith. This hadith took me long to find it.
You didn't make Islam.
All right, here we go. I found the hadith finally. Let me show it to you on the screen. This is Muhammad talking, not me. And this is Sahih. So the Muslim cannot say Lying, liar, daif. It's not true. It doesn't say that, ZB. I like this one. That doesn't like ZB. Okay, so look at this. Women, Allah He ordered the messenger. Allah He ordered the messenger to tell the Muslim to beat their women. All right. So Umar, but Umar when he came, don't beat Allah and median. But when Umar came to the messenger of Allah and said, women have become emboldened toward their husbands, he, the Prophet, gave a permission to beat them. Then many women came around the family of the messenger of Allah, complaining against their husbands. So the messenger of Allah said, many women have gone around Muhammad family, complaining against their husband. They are not the best among you. Do you see it? So women complain, because now the women, they make a revolution. You taught our husband to beat us? They came to Muhammad's house, complained to the wives of Muhammad. What's wrong with your husband? Why he is ordering the Muslim men to beat us? So they came to him, and now Muhammad is making it more clear that those women who complain about the husband beating, they are not the best of women, they are the bad women. And this is a Sahih hadith. Here we go. And let me post it in the chat, so later if I need it, people can help me, because sometimes it's very hard to find, you know, reference fast. It's not easy job actually, you know, like to. Alright guys, I apologize, my computer froze. I don't know what happened. I opened a Muslim website to read the hadith, and suddenly you know, the computer froze. Looked like they have a viruses there. So this is the hadith. I hope my voice is coming good now. Is my voice coming good? Let us hope so. Am I heard? Look like, yeah, there is some problems maybe in YouTube, I'm not sure, but anyway, like, let us say we are done for today. This is the hadith where I was trying to show you. I don't know if you get it or not, where Muhammad, he made it clear that the women who complain about a husband beating them, and he is the one who ordered them to beat them. He said clearly that those women who complain about the husband beating the wives are not the good women. And as you see, this is a Sahih hadith from Sunan Abi Dawood, hadith number 2146. So what the Muslim can say to us more than this? All right. Anyway, we are happy for our friend who left Islam, and I hope people are learning and getting the ideas and the knowledge and saving reference. For some reason, maybe my computer is updating, I'm not sure, you know, because it's taking really too much. Don't worry, I have a very good security, so nobody can hack me. I mean, what more anyone need to prove that Muhammad is nothing but a fraud? Everything he said is stupid. Beating your wife will not make a better family. Beating your wife, proving two things. Number one, that you are a coward. Number two, that you are an idiot. Because if you think by beating your wife you fix the problem, you did not fix the problem. The problem is there, and now your wife, she start hating you. And she will start teaching hate against you to her kids. Maybe she is weak, she cannot fight you back. The system is against her, the law is against her, Allah is against her, the faith in Muhammad is against her. But trust me, she will not give you a good family. This is not how you establish a family, by beating your wife. Wife beating is an act of a coward. Because obviously, you cannot make her do things to you unless you beat her. That means there's something wrong with you, not with her. And by the way, why you don't practice this with everybody in the street? Anyone who don't do what you like, beat him. Why you beat only your wife? I mean, look at this faithy logic. If the one who don't do what you like, the solution is beat him up. Well, you don't go and beat people in the street then. Let us see how good are you. You will get killed in 2 seconds. Right? But because you are a coward, you attack women who they are weak. C. Kabul is here. Who is C. Kabul? Who is this Kabul stuff? I'm not sure what that means. What Kubal mean? We have a person, his name is a Prolog. Okay, Mr. Prolog, are you a Muslim? The one reading for me from the Old Testament. So what your religion says about a woman, she is not a virgin, as long as you don't like the Old Testament. Can you tell me? If a Muslim woman, she is not a virgin, what the Quran says about that? And how you discover the virginity of a Muslim woman in Islam? Do you put them in the bathtub with some shampoo, and if there's bubbles coming out, that means they are not virgins? Where we can find the teaching of Islam about virginity? Do you want me to show you, or you are a coward? The second we mention his name, so then suddenly he is dead. He played dead. You know, they go and copy verses from the Old Testament. First of all, you know, the Old Testament, we are talking about people who lived thousands and thousands of years ago. Thousands before Muhammad. Not 200 years ago. Secondly, when they have such a law, others don't have any law. And this is showing you how much the decency is important, because a woman, she is cheating about who is she and what she did, she is a bad woman. Now, the question is, what is the solution if a Muslim woman, let me show you. A Muslim woman, she sleep around. A husband, he came to the Prophet and he said to him, my wife never say no to a hand of a man to touch her, which means, you know. Okay, what is the solution? Look at the decency. Let me find the hadith in English so we can laugh together. What Muhammad he said to the man? Read and laugh. And you see the difference between the Old Testament, which you are trying to make fun of, and the decency of Muhammad. Let us see if we can find it in English. It should be in English, actually. You will not believe it what Muhammad's solution is for a woman. She is a bad woman. She sleep around and she cheat in her husband. Look at this. If this is a Sahih hadith, brother? Yes, brother, it is Sahih. Okay, what happened? A man came to the Prophet and said, my wife does not prevent the hand of a man who touch her. And you know exactly what he meant by that. Okay, what the Prophet said? He said to him, divorce her. The guy, he said, I'm afraid I like her. Muhammad, he said, then enjoy her. So you know, this is a communist party sharing. Okay, the men, they sleep with your wife, you like her, okay, no problem. In Islam you can enjoy her with them. Do you see it? Where is the guy who is talking about the Old Testament? In the Old Testament, if a woman, she is doing that, she will be killed. In Islam, the Prophet saying, enjoy her with the rest of them. Hippie, are you there, Mr. Hippie? Enjoy her then. And remember, Muhammad is a ruler. Muhammad is not just giving an opinion. Whatever Muhammad he say, it's Allah. This is why the Muslims, they call themselves Sunnah. What Sunnah mean? They follow what Muhammad said and did. So by saying to this man, okay, enjoy her then, that is a license for Muslim women to go sleep around. And he did not mention, okay, bring her here, I will punish her, this is a shame, should not happen, blah, blah, blah. No. He is very relaxed. Prophet, my wife, she never said say no to a man. Prophet said, divorce her. Okay, that's a good solution. The guy, he said, well, I am afraid I cannot live without her. You know, I like her very much. She is hot and horny. The Prophet said, then enjoy her. Yeah, do you know the song about the don't worry, be happy? So if your girlfriend, she is, if your wife, she is sleeping around, don't worry. Be happy. Share her. Enjoy her. I mean, you just wait in the turn. She finished with the guys, she is sleeping around with them. You will be next. Enjoy her. I mean, why you complain? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? It doesn't say that, CP. It says, CP, that a man touch her. So are you saying to me in Islam men can touch women? Where he touch her? Where exactly, brother? Let us guess where he touched her. Let us guess. He touched her where? He touched her laptop. He touched her iPad. This is Islam. And you are complaining about the Old Testament? Muhammad the hypocrite, when he was weak, he need people to believe. Whatever people want, he do. Touch her. Enjoy her. Enjoy him. Have sex. No problem. It's very easy. When Muhammad, he get power, this is different Muhammad. See the hypocrite? When Muhammad is a potato, he have no men to kill. Enjoy her. He have no ethic. It is just a situation change. When he is a king and when he is a prophet. When he is a prophet with no men to fight, enjoy her, touch her. You know? Yeah, enjoy her. And what the problem? Enjoy her together with them. How many they are? 10? 7? No problem. Actually, that will make you, you don't have to bring food for the refrigerator. All the men who come to your house, they bring food with them. They just touch her, brother. It doesn't say they'll sleep with her. They just touch her. Only touching. I don't know how I can. I don't want to put a picture in the screen, but let me see if I can find something a little bit decent. Only touch her, because this is what they were saying. They were saying it doesn't say sleep with her. It doesn't. She does not present a hand of a touch of a man. All right. I'm just looking for a picture which is not too much. No, not this one. Because, by the way, kissing is a touching too. Just your lips touching the lips of the other person or other places, right? This is touch. Kissing is touch. Oh, man. We're trying to find something we can put in the screen. All of this we search in this website. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oof. Meme. No. No. No way. We cannot find a decent, a little bit decent picture. We can put it in the screen. I mean, this is. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I found a picture which is a little bit acceptable. A brother, he is just touching her. Brother, that is just touching. Enjoy her. This is your neighbor. This is your neighbor with your wife. Enjoy her. She never prevent a touch of a man. He's touching her. Only, brother. It doesn't say sex, brother. It says touch her. Unbelievable. Very open-minded religion, my friend. It sounds like Muhammad is a person who studied in Berkeley, and he is born in San Francisco, and he was the founder of the hippie movement. Actually, Muhammad, he must be hippie. There's a hadith, let me see if I can find it, where a Bedouin man, he asked Muhammad to sleep with Aisha. He want her. Muhammad the coward, because as we said, he don't have a power now. He said, but she is the mother of the believers. When the man he left, Aisha, she said, who is a man who can speak to you with such a way, asking you to sleep with your wife? He said to her, he is a fool we have to obey. Ahmaqun muta'. Which means if he insists to have you, I will give you to him. Maybe Christian Prince is lying, brother. Who is a Muslim wanna call me and get me busted? It doesn't say that, CP. I mean, imagine. So this is why he don't have a problem for your wife to enjoy other men with you. Open-minded religion. This is his wife Aisha, the guy, look how rude he is. Saying to Muhammad, who is this woman? I like her. Man, sexy. She is sexy and you know it. And actually, we are going to use a book, we spoke about it lately. You know, when they said to me, it doesn't say in Fath al-Bari CP. Alright. But let us see first. I want to find the whole hadith. أحمق مطاع. This is, I will put it in the screen. This is the Prophet of Dignity. Actually, I should make a video about it alone. This is the book of Fath al-Bari, Ibn Hajar, volume number 10, page number 380. You see the reference? So they cannot say, it doesn't say that, CV. Alright? Let me log off of Skype. There's no need for more calls. We are done for today. Otherwise, we will keep receiving text messages. Alright, we are out of Skype. Alright, so this is the reference. Fath al-Bari, the book of Fath al-Bari, the Ibn Hajar, volume number 10, page number 380. A man, he came to Muhammad and he told Muhammad, I will exchange my camel for your wife. What? I will what? My camel? What camel? Let us translate the hadith, which is really, I mean, the Google translation will not give it really very much accurate, but you know, let us do the Google translation thing. I will zoom out. Translate to English. Let us see if the translation is accurate. Stupid website. Flipped. Let us go Google again. Translate again. Let us see where the story. And he's, you know, a man, he came to the Prophet and he said to him, who is this, you know, who is this woman? He said to him, this is Aisha, the mother of the believers. He said to him, what about I give you a camel, which means for her? Aisha, she got angry. And she said, who is this guy who is saying that? Muhammad, he says he's a foolish. In different hadith it says ahmaqun muta, which means a foolish man we have to obey. Let me find more reference. Hold on. He is a fool we have to obey, and he is a leader of his people. Okay, let us open this website here. This is the book of Majma'u al-Zawaid wa Manba'u al-Fawaid from Abu Huraira. Actually, let me see first if I can find it in English before we go here. In this hadith here, the man, he said to him, who is this blondie next to you? Because Aisha, she looked like she was a white girl. She have a blonde hair, or she color hair blonde, I'm not sure. So he said to him, who is this red neck next to you? Muhammad, he said, this is Aisha, the mother of the believers. He says, what if I exchange her for you? Now, the Muslim, they might try to say to you, he did not say that, CP. Let us see. I will use Google translation. Hold on. Google Translate. Hadith number 11279. Okay. The man, he came without permission. He entered the house of Muhammad. And then he asked Muhammad, who is she? Who is this blondie next to you? Redneck. So he entered without permission. So the Messenger of Allah said to him, where is your permission? Who did you get in? He got the house without permission. This guy is like, we don't care. And then he said to Muhammad, who is this redneck next to you? The Messenger of Allah said, this is Aisha, the mother of the believers. He said, shall I send you something better for her? You know, exchange, like I give you a camel. Do you exchange her for a camel? Then the man, he left. And Aisha, she said, who is this? Muhammad, he said, a foolish we have to obey. Ahmaqun muta', a fool to obey. He is the leader of his people. He is the master of his people. And in different hadith says that he have 10,000 fighters. So Muhammad the coward, the man, he offered to exchange the wife of Muhammad for a camel in his house. And the coward Muhammad, he did not get angry. The man, he left. And then Aisha, she asked, who is this guy? He said, he is a fool we have to obey. For sure the Muslim, they will say to you, CP, it doesn't say that, CP. We know what's coming. But look, even in Google's stupid translation is coming fine. Right? Even in the crazy Google translation. Google suffer with translation in those books because they are using very old classic Arabic, which nobody really use no more. No. Yeah, all those references actually speaking about the same story. The same story. Ahmaqun muta'. In different hadith he says, as you see, he is the leader of his people. So what we can do? All right. Well, at least if you are a Muslim and your wife, she never prevent the hand of a man, at least now you know what to do. Enjoy her. Don't worry. Join the club. Right? You are a prophet of God, and supposedly you are supported by Allah and Jibreel and the angels, and yet he is afraid from a guy just because he is a leader of his people. He's a leader of a tribe. He's a Bedouin. So Muhammad, he was like a potato in front of him, even though the man, he insulted his wife. All right. Anyway, guys, I think it's for us time to go. I apologize that today we have like some problem in the computer. Suddenly we lost connection, but those things sometimes happen, as you know. However, if you lost connection in your computer, enjoy her. This is the best solution ever. And the Muslim will say to you, so what the Prophet can do? He told him divorce her. The guy, he said, I like her. The Prophet says enjoy her. Oh, hold on. But your Prophet here is allowing and he's approving women sharing. Isn't it your Prophet, he says the women who commit adultery stone her? Okay, how that can match with this? Why he didn't say go and bring her? Let us see what's happening. What do you mean enjoy her? So by doing this, and you Muslim, you follow Sunnah, you follow the teaching of Muhammad. This is the teaching of Muhammad. By doing this, you Muslims are allowed to have a wife. She allow any man to come and touch her. Let us say it's touch, not sex. But what touch mean? How far it go? This is touch. This is nothing but touch, my friend. Do you see touch? This is touch. Her lips in his lips. This is touch. His hands around her waist. This is touch. This is touch. This is nothing more than a touch. So if you are saying to me it's just about he allowed them that the wife can be touched by strange men, well, this guy is doing touching too. That is touching. Look how cute. Touch her. Enjoy her. I mean, what's wrong there? Unbelievable. The hippie Muhammad. Touch her. Your wife, she like, you know what? I think Muhammad, he wanted to know the address of this guy so he can join the club. You know what I mean? Like, where do you live, man? What is the name of your wife? So she don't mind anyone to touch her, huh? Okay, give me the address, please. She is beautiful. What is that? Very, very good teaching. Very good teaching. And don't forget that he allow mut'a, women, they can rent themselves, and a man, he can rent a woman, or 3 days, 3 nights. If you like to expand, expand. Where's the hadith? Let us see if we can find the hadith about enjoying women 3 days, 3 nights. Read with me carefully. Same story. Allah Apostle, this is Sahih Bukhari. They can't say it's weak and the garbage, you know. Allah Prophet says, Nikahul muta, sexual joy, 1 stand, 1 night stand, 2 night stand, 3 night stand. Allah Messenger said, if a man and a woman agree to what is the word temporary marriage? It says to do nikah, to do F each other. Their nikah should last for 3 nights. Man, 3 nights non-stop, doing boom boom. Hippie. This is marriage in Islam. This is marriage. And if they like to continue, they can do so. And if they like to separate, they can do so. Look how open-minded he is. So you go to, and by the way, you have to pay the women. This is not just this is not love. This is just a lust. A man wanna have sex, the woman, she wanna have the money. They exchange the product. She give her private part, take off her panty, he give them money. This is what the mut'ah is. Don't think this is about a guy dating a woman. No. Don't think this is like two individuals in love and they are dating. No. It's just a pure sexual conduct. As you see, 3 days, 3 nights. If you want to enjoy more, increase. It's okay. So they force their women to wear burqa, but Islam is not a religion of decency. Where is decency here? burqa, but she sleep every 3 days with a new husband. The Muslim, they will say, no, CB, are you stupid, CB? She have to wait for 3 months. Like, suppose you know they fix it. No, she don't have to wait, because now you can prove if she is having a child or not by taking. She can go to the bathroom and she can test herself immediately. So she don't have to wait 3 months for the second practice of muta. The 3-month period is just to be sure that she is not having a baby from the one who she slept with. Because Islam is stupid. Allah, he think that women, she can still be carrying a child even after 3 months of having menstruation. Right? Yeah, at least she is working, having a job, correct? She's making money. You know, your daughter, she come back home and she said, Daddy, look how much money I made. How much? $100. Really? For how you made it so fast? 10 minutes, Daddy, 10 minutes. I found a guy from Saudi Arabia. He saw me in the elevator. He told me how much you charge. I told him $100 for 10 minutes, and we did muta. By the time we arrived to the 40th floor, we are done. He was a rabbit. She opened the elevator, she go inside the house, and now she is a decent woman. She did according to Allah what is lawful. And yet they claim that Western women are not decent, Christian women are not decent, Hindu women are not decent, atheist women are not decent, and they are the one who is decent. And not only that, actually, even their Islamic website, they explain this action by saying those are rented women. Have you ever, can you even believe how open-minded this cult is? Rented women. They did beat San Francisco a long time ago. Look at this. This is alislam.org. This is their website, not my website. This is an article written by them. Women are considered as the muta is rented women. Read carefully with me. They are employed. They are employed. They are what? Employed. All right. Let's see. The formula. There's a formula too. Read with me carefully. The situation here is the same with the contract. Conclude the purpose of rental, since as we pointed out above that women take the certain legal credit rights for rented property. So what does that mean? Women here, they are renting themselves. They are what? They are renting themselves. And look at the expression. You have to say to her, I have rented you. That's very romantic. You go to the woman, you say to her, I have rented you. And she have to answer, I have lent to you. I mean, do you see the decency? Guys, do you see it? You have to say to the girl, I have rented you, and she have to accept and say, I have lent to you. She is renting what? Her private part. He is renting what? Her private part. This is Islam. No, CP. It doesn't say that, CP. I had rented you. And look here, they're explaining how the declaration have to be. Oh boy. Some more special term applied to women who participate in the mustajara or rented women. Muta considered as a kind of rental because general man basic aim is kind of marriage is sexual enjoyment of a woman, and in return of this joy, women she receives certain amount of money or property. So what you do, you go and you tell her, I want to have sex with you. Politely, please, don't be rude, pleasure. Don't be rude, brother. And then she ask her, how much you charge, sister? Because she's a decent sister, you know, she's sister. All right. Then if she said to you, like, let us say $100 or $10, depend, you know, then if they agree, you say to her, you have to say those words, I have rented you. I have given you the position. I have given you as a gift, which means the money. I have rented you. And then the woman, she have to answer, say, I lent you myself. Take me, baby. It's not Quran? No, this is coming from the Quran. Quran chapter 4 verse 24 is about the muta. But here there's more details about what you say. This is coming from the Quran. Chapter 4 verse 24. Should I put a sign in my door says women for rent? The police will arrest me immediately. You see, even you are in America, you cannot do that. In America, the most free country in the world, if you put a sign says women for rent, you will be arrested immediately. Do you know that? In America, this is one of the most countries give you freedom in the world to do things. If you put a sign in your door says women for rent, you will be arrested. Because obviously this is prostitution. Actually, this guy, his name is Fifi. He said that Christian Prince, he called me son of muta. Big words. So he is saying clearly that muta is an insult. Muta is a prostitution. So what kind of a prophet he allow muta if it's prostitution then? How you follow such a man? So you're upset for me calling you son of muta, but you are not upset your prophet making you one? Because he made your mother, you know, lawful for renting? I rented you? Anyway, guys, I think we have enough for today. I hope you have a good knowledge and you learn something good. Feel free to download the videos. I don't keep them for long in my page, as you know. Share them with your friends, and I will try to come back again later at night today because I love you. How many of you want me to come back? We have 700 people watching only, but it's okay. How many of you like me to come back at night? Let us see. Maybe you don't miss me. Only one. Oh, two. Three. Okay, three is enough. Here we go. That's Trinity. Here we go. Muhammad, he shake hand 3 times. He say Allahu Akbar 3 times. He repeat the same word 3 times. And people like me to come 3 times. What do you want more? And the hadith says, if you want to enjoy a woman 3 days, 3 nights. How many? I mean, this guy, he practiced Trinity everywhere. Even 6 is 3 times. 3 days, 3 nights. Unbelievable. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I really love you all. I will try my best to come back at night if I can. If not, then we'll see you tomorrow. God is willing. If I can, do it tomorrow. My love to all of you. And we love Muslims. We are not here against the Muslims. We are here to expose the cult of Islam. Muslims are people like us. They are misleaded, misguided, and they need our help. So, my friend, if you are a Muslim listening to my videos, they try to make you hate me and say to you that Christian Prince, he is teaching bad things about you. I'm not talking about you. None here in the conversation about you. There is Muslims, they edit my tape. They say Christian Prince, he said Muslim women, they are full of AIDS. I was answering a person who said that Christian women, this is why Christian Prince is not married, because Christian women are full of AIDS. I said in fact AIDS spread more between Muslims, because as you see, temporarily many partners, 4 wives you have at home, then you do muta, You go back home, let's say you have 3 wives at home. You do muta, she have 8, she slept with many men, that's what she do for a living. You go back home, you sleep with the other 3 women. And now they will carry a child from you. So your wives will have AIDS, you will have AIDS, and your sons will have AIDS. So Muslims, they attack Western women. They say, Western women, they have AIDS. Christian women, they have AIDS. There's nowhere AIDS is spread as much in Islamic countries because of the practice of Islam. So they try to misquote me, lying about what I'm saying. And the purpose is to make you be upset. But the fact, go and see who is #1 customers for sex tourism in Thailand and Ramadan. Saudi Arabia, Emirat, Bahrain. What they do there? Nightclub. Okay, what they will get back home with them when they come back? What they will get was AIDS. They are sex tourists. What you will bring with you back from Thailand if you are going to the bars and you are a sex tourist. So when you say Christian women have AIDS, you are lying, because AIDS have no religion. Well, you sleep around, you will get AIDS. Doesn't matter if you are a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu or a Buddha. But Islam practice support that, because as you say, multi-sharing, changing spouse as easy as a changing a shoe. Actually, Muslims, they allow divorce by sending a text message. So you have 4 wives at home, you go to Thailand, you sleep around, you go back and you sleep with them, and then they give you 4 children, and then the children have AIDS, and the wives have AIDS, and the whole family have AIDS. And yet they claim that they are the most decent society. AIDS infect everybody. If you don't, if you are a person, and by the way, AIDS can come to a person who is decent, did not do anything wrong. Like the wife, the man, he go to those countries, he do sex tourism, he get AIDS, he come back, he sleep with his wife, she have AIDS. Not because she did anything wrong, she slept only with her husband, but because the husband is filthy. And all Muslims who they are listening, they knew that nobody do sex tourism as Muslim men who go to Thailand, Philippines. They don't know anything about Egypt except the nightclub. They don't know anything about Turkey except the nightclub. Bosnia, they are #1 customer. Go ask any one of those countries who is #1 customers. When I went in the Philippines, I was surprised that there's those Filipino hookers. When you walk in the street, they say to you, they speak to me in Arabic. Hi, Habibi. I mean, how they knew Arabic? They knew Arabic. They are speaking to me in Arabic. Do you want to go with me, Habibi? Because the customers are Arab. And actually, they like Arab customers. Money, a lot of money. And most of the time, they are drunk. They don't know what they are paying. They don't know even what they are getting. And then they speak about decency, about Western women, Christian women, Asian women, how bad they are. And the Muslim women, she's wearing hijab. Morocco, Tunisia, you name it. There's an actor, his name Adil Imam, very well known, famous. He's a Muslim too. Like he have an act. The judge, he said to him, why you did not move from the building when you learn that there is a belly dancer in the top of you, in your building? He said, sir, if every Egyptian he move out of the country because there's a belly dancer, that's mean the whole country have to move out. But you go to Egypt, if a Christian they want to build a church, a war will go. But belly dancer, it's okay. Belly dancer is okay. But building a church, no, haram. The whole Muslim, I never saw a sheikh upset from the belly dancers. To the point, not only they have belly dancers, they have belly dancing in the street. Let me see if I can show you something before we go. What they call it? Hold on. Okay. I'm not going to show you everything in the in the screen. I mean, it's really crazy. Guys, this is Egypt, and this is in the street. This is what they do in the street, in the stage. Look what the woman she's wearing. Do you see it? This is in the street. This is not in a private party. This is dance in the street. They make like they put drags in the street. They make a stage, and this is what women they do wear in the stage, and nobody gets upset. Nobody. Look at this. Those are dancers in the street in Egypt. They better stop here. It's getting ugly. Let us see if I can find you something little bit more decent. Well, I cannot find something decent. Sorry. I better stop here. Anyway, so if you build a church and the news is spread that you are building a church, Allahu Akbar, the sheikhs will go in the mosque. They will make a speech against the Christians, and then they get angry and they burn the church and they kill the people there. But look, belly dancers everywhere, dancing in the street naked, and not a single Muslim sheikh get upset. Very hypocrite society. Anyway, guys, I better stop here, and don't forget to download the videos. Today, by the end of the day, I'm going to clean many of my videos, take them down. So if you want them to be in your channel, you better download them before we take them down. So thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you, and until we see you soon again, I pray that none of us will be deceived, and none of us will be lied to and fooled, for the devil always is waiting for victims, and you are the one who victimize yourself. The devil, he cannot victimize you. He cannot. You are the one who make a decision how the devil he can take action toward you. You have to give him the key. And Islam is one of the keys of deception and to be a fool. Thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. We pray for the Muslims. Love the Muslim, don't hate them. They are deceived, they've been lied to, and they think the other one is right, and they think you are the bad person. So you have to work in that direction. And this is what we do here. Thank you, and God bless. See you soon. Bye-bye.